Aditya, you are there?
Yes, I'm there.
Yeah. Rone, keep the camera on. There is a triangle ABC. Now BM is what? Perpendicular to AC. So where is B? Over here. From this point B, let me draw a perpendicular line to AC. So this angle is what? 90 degree. And this point is what? M. PM is perpendicular to AC. Then we have CN perpendicular to AB. This is your point C, right? From this point C, you draw a perpendicular to AB. So this angle is what? 90 degree. Diagram is ready, Joanne, right? Diagram is ready. Now we have to show AB upon AC is equal to BM upon CN is equal to AM upon AN. This is what we need to show. Arthur, you are bored. Very good. Go to sleep. Yeah. നീ ക്ലാസ്സിനും വരത്തില്ല നിന്റെ പൂമിനടി അടിക്കും നീ തിങ്കളാഴ്ച വരാൻ കേട്ടല്ലോടാ ആഥറെ അല്ല യു ആർ ആബ്സല്യൂട്ട്ലി ഫൈൻ ആഥർ simply missing your classes. Yeah. Afna and Ron, logo version. Pavish, please keep the camera on. Now, we have to show AB upon AC, BM upon C, and AM upon AN are equal, right? Now, how to show that? See, children, which chapter we are learning right now? We are learning similarity, isn't it? So, first of all, we need to decide which are the triangles to be taken for reference so that we can show them to be similar. And once we show that they are similar, we can write the ratios in the ratios of corresponding sides in proportion, right? So the most important thing is deciding which two triangles to take. Children, last time also we had spent a lot of time, right? In the fifth sum, I think, fourth or fifth sum. Like we first took two small triangles, we tried to show similarity, it didn't work out. And then we had to move on to the big triangle and the smaller triangle. Then we proved similarity. Then again, we had to use the property of isosceles triangle. There's so many things we went through in question number 4 or 5, I think. Yeah. So similarly, children, here also certain hiccups will be there. Nothing to panic, as I usually tell you. If one method is not working out for you, just go with the second method. Just that you will have to change the triangles which you have taken. Okay. Now, here ABAC. ABAC, then BMCN. Where is your N? Oh, you're right. BMCN, then AMAN. Can you predict which? Even I feel so. Can we go with ABM and ACN? Everyone has the same opinion, right? So I will draw it here. This is your. I'll draw both the triangles separately. This is your ABN. This is A, this is B, and this is M. Then the second triangle is ACN. ACN. This angle is what? 90 degree, because you know this angle is what? 90 degree. And this angle is also what? 90 degree. CNA or ACN. Yeah. Now, can we show these two triangles are similar to each other? I think we can show one of the angles in both the triangles are equal, 90-90 each. Children, don't you feel angle A is common in both? Angle A is common in both. You have a doubt, you just draw it in the original figure, isn't it? In triangle ABM and in triangle ACN, angle A is common. So imagine, children, if angle A was X degree. So angle A is X degree for triangle ABM and angle A is X degree for triangle ACN also. Easy? Fine. Two of the angles are similar to each other. Hence, they both are, sorry, two of the angles are equal to each other. So both the triangles are similar. So the first statement is triangle BAM is equal to triangle CAN. Why? Because they both are common angles. Now, point number 2. What you will write? Angle AMB is equal to triangle CNA or ANC. I'll write ANC, okay? Angle ANC, that is given to you. They both are perpendicular though, so it is given to you. Two of the angles are equal. Let's write the notation form. Point number 3. Triangle AMB is similar. I'm teaching congruency in the other class. So triangle AMB is similar to triangle. A will go with A itself. M will correspond to whom? Alvin? N. And the last one is C. And which axiom you have used? Angle axiom. Right? ACM. That is also right. Just that whichever order you write, the corresponding vertices should be in their correct position. Okay. Yeah. What is the difference between a bisector and if a line is perpendicular? Arthur, a bisector means a line which divides an angle into two equal parts, or a line which divides a line segment into two equal parts. Perpendicular means the line is only forming a 90-degree angle with the other line. This is known as perpendicular, which I have drawn and shown you. Okay, Arthur.
Okay.
Yeah. We have shown similarity. Shall we use the thumb rule now? Yeah, what is the thumb rule? Writing the ratios of the corresponding sides in proportion. Right? Writing the ratios of the corresponding sides in proportion. Just write it, children. You're almost there. AM upon AN, MB upon NC, and AB upon AC. Right? Just write it. Logo version, did you follow whatever I said? I'll add you in the Wise app so that you can watch all the previous recorded videos and get the basics of it.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah. 17, 20, 24. Very good. Caitlin got it. Janice, understood. Arthur, Ron, Afnan, Amal, clear. Sandra, understood. Let's move on to the next sum. Fine, children. Harni, Gopika, keep the cameras on. Let's do question number 7. Now, this is a numerical. Yeah. Sean, any doubt? No doubts. Jeevan? Okay. Now they have given you a figure. It looks like a complex figure. Don't panic. Once you start labeling the values on the diagram, you'll start getting ideas. So draw the figure with your hand. Draw the figure once again. This is A, this is B, and this is C, right? This is D and this is E. Let me connect them. This is D and this is E. Now children, A, M, N. A, M, N. They have given DE is parallel to BC. Okay. Let's label all the values. AE is how much? 15 centimeter. So this portion is 15. Okay. This portion is 15. I'll label it here also. AE is what? 15. Then EC is 9. EC, this portion is what? 9. Then NC is 6. NC is 6 centimeter. BN is equal to what? 24. 4 centimeter. Right. I have labeled all the values. Okay. This is your 6 centimeter and this is your 24 centimeter. Now let's read the question. Write all possible pairs of similar triangles. Very irrelevant question from exam point of view. Nobody will ask you. Write all the possible pairs of similar triangles. Okay, nobody will ask you, but still we will practice it. In the exam, don't expect it to come. Okay. Write all the possible pairs of similar triangles. Now, how to do that? Children, you must have noticed this whole figure. It's a combination of multiple triangles, isn't it? See how many triangles you can name. One is the big triangle, the parent triangle ABC. Other one is triangle ADN, then ABN, then AME, then ANC. Isn't it? Total, I think 5 triangles are there. So out of all these 5 triangles, we have to find which 2 triangles or which pairs of triangles would be similar to each other. It's very simple. I'll teach you. If you notice, children, this big triangle you take, okay? This big triangle you take, triangle ABC. And if you see, there is a point D here and point E here. If I join D to E, you know DE and BC are parallel to each other. So in that case, angle A happens to be common for both the triangle ADE as well as ABC. Children, I am using these 2 triangles, ADE and triangle ABC. Okay. Don't you feel angle A is common in both? Yes. Now, since you know that DE and BC are parallel to each other, since DE and BC are parallel to each other, these 2 angles are what? They are corresponding angles, isn't it? If you remember, if 2 parallel lines are given to you, and if you draw a transversal across, then these 2 corresponding angles will be equal, right? So yes, these 2 triangles are similar to each other, ABE and ABC. They have not asked us to write the notation form. So you are least bothered about the corresponding vertices, right? So simply you can write triangle ADE and triangle ABC are similar to each other. Let's take one more pair of triangles. This time I am going to take triangle ABN. I am taking triangle ABN.
So we don't have to show why they're similar.
Yes, Arthur?
We don't need to show why they're similar.
Be louder, Arthur.
So we don't need to show why they're similar.
Arthur, can you just type it in the chat box? Caitlin, very good, Caitlin. Yeah. See, children, triangle ADM and triangle ABM, won't they both be similar? Yes. Don't you feel so? Triangle ADM and triangle ABN. Can't I say they both are similar? Yes, because you know, angle A is common in both the triangles, right? So one of the angles are equal. Then I can say these 2 angles, angle D and angle B, they both are corresponding angles. Since it was already mentioned, DM is parallel to BN. So these 2 triangles are also similar to each other. Now, let us take these 2 triangles. Triangle A, M, E, and here A and C. In these 2 triangles also, in triangle AME and triangle ANC, don't you feel angle A is common in both? Yes, angle A is common in both. And at the same time, angle M and angle N, they both are what? Corresponding angles to each other, right? So these 2 triangles are also similar. I don't think you can find any more triangles to be similar, right? So these are the 3 pairs. You just need to mention the triangles name, children, nothing else. They are not asking us to prove anything. They are not asking us to write it in the notation form also, right? They just ask you to write all possible pairs of similar triangles. That's it. Did you all note it down? Ron, did you follow? Arthur?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Afnan? Okay, Afnan. Arthur, you don't have to show that they both are similar. Okay, just need to mention the name of the triangles. So if that part is done, let's start with the second part. Find the length of ME and DM. Gopika, Harini, keep the cameras on. Afnan, you also. Yeah. So I will erase all these things. Now they are asking us to find ME and DM. Let's focus on the first part, which is ME. So ME is a part of which triangle? Triangle AME, right? ME is over here, this one. So I think you can take triangle AME and triangle ANC, right? Okay, start doing. Now onwards, you can start writing with me. So from triangle AME and triangle ANC. First point which you will mention is angle MAE is equal to angle NAC. Why am I writing it like this? So that I can use all the three vertices for a given angle. You remember, children, I told you when you are writing the angle, you shouldn't use only one single letter. You should use three letters so that the angle is written in a proper order. Okay, so here when I say angle MAE, this is how I follow it, MAE. When I say angle NAC, this is how I follow it. Okay, and that is the proper way of writing the name of angles in board exams. Please make it a habit. Alvin, is it clear? Milan, is it clear? Okay, so what is the reason for that? They both are common angles. Anika, Alvina, right? Okay, Shazia. Now, second statement is what? We know these two angles, angle M and angle N are equal because they are corresponding angles, right? So I'll write here, angle AME is equal to angle ANC. And what's the reason behind it? They are corresponding angles. Huh? No. Write the full name. Yeah. Okay. Now let's write the notation form. So triangle AME is equal to what? Triangle ANC. And which axiom did we use? Angle axiom. Okay, angle axiom. Once we are done with that, we can use the thumb rule. What is the thumb rule? Writing the ratios of its corresponding sides in proportion. So this implies AM upon AN is equal to ME upon NC is equal to AE upon AC. Okay. Now what we have to find? We have to find ME. So where is ME lying? Over here in the second ratio. Then what are the values given to us? I think AE is there. AC is there because AC can be found by just adding 15 and 9. Isn't it? AC is what? It's a combination of AE and EC. AE is 15, EC is 9. So AC will be 15 plus 9, which is equal to 24. That can also be found. NC is also given to us. So yes, you can go with the second and the third ratio. Substitute the values and get the answer. So children, ME upon NC is what? 6 is equal to AE 15 divided by AC, which is 24. So ME is equal to 6 into 15 divided by 24. So 6 ones are and 6 fours are. 15 by 4 is equal to how much? 3.75? 3.75. 3.75 centimeters. Over. Now we have to find a DM. Simple, children. If you have to find DM, you should first of all predict which two triangles you have to take. Alvin, which two triangles you must be taking to find DM? A and D and A and B. Very good. Shall we start? What? Ready? You can't take it. Okay. Then we'll take AD and ABC. And then we can add it. No, because BC is what? 24 plus 6, 30 centimeter. And ME you already found 3.75. Yeah, that would be a better option. Children, shall we take ADE and ABC? That is very deceptive, no, children? Because you had to find DM, and you know that DM is a part of triangle ADM, and you also know that ADM and ABN are similar to each other, because earlier in the beginning we had discussed about it. You will be prompted to use those two triangles. But once you write it through similarity, then when you write the ratios in proportion, you suddenly get to realize that the values of AM, AN, or AD, AB, nothing is given to you. Then how will you get the value of DM? Right? So better we do some predictions earlier and then decide on the two triangles. Right? Nothing, children. Even if you don't do that, you may not end up getting the answer and suddenly you will cancel everything. Start with a new pair of triangles. That's it. It happens at times. So now, let me triangle A, B, C. Then we have triangle A, D, E. What's the value of AE? It's 15 centimeter. Value of BC is what? 9 centimeter. Children, what would be the value of BC, the base of triangle ABC? It would be the sum of 24 and 6. That is equal to 30 centimeter. Then, ABO. Pythagoras you cannot apply, no, because there is no 90-degree angle here. Pythagoras can be applied only when you have a right angle triangle, right? So you cannot apply that. Now you have to find the value of DM. Children, this is your DM, which you have to find. But luckily, you know what is the value of ME that you found before. That was 3.75 centimeter, right? So whatever is available to you in the question, just label it. Then we will start proving similarity. Okay. So which two triangles you're going to take? I'll erase this part. Not required anymore, right? So children, from triangle ADE and triangle ABC. Okay. ADE and ABC. What I can say? Angle DAE is equal to angle BAC. Right? Write the full name of the angle. So it's DAC is equal to angle BAC. And what is the reason? They both are common angles. Very good. Then point number 2. That is corresponding angles, because you know these two lines are what? Parallel to each other. You can very easily mention angle ADE is equal to angle ABC. Caitlin, I'll just check the answer. Just a minute. Okay. Yeah. So these two angles are what? Corresponding angles. So point number 3 would be what? Triangle ADE is similar to triangle dash dash dash. So A will correspond to A itself, then B will correspond to B, and E will correspond to C. Okay, very easy to predict when you are using angle axiom. You just need to see which are the two angles corresponding to each other, right? Anika, understood? No? So angle, axiom. Now let us write the ratios in ratios in proportion. You get AD upon AB is equal to DE upon BC. DE upon BC is equal to what? AE upon AC. AE upon AC. Last two ratios we will take, because DE is something which we need, BC is given to us, AE is given to us, AC is also given to us. Good decision, student. Let's start. So DE upon BC is equal to AE upon AC. Aditya, you completed the sums?
Yes, sir. I'm doing this one.
Oh, you are doing this one. Okay. DE will be what, children? DE can be written as DM plus 3.75 centimeter. The whole of DE is what? Is the sum of DM and ME. Shazia, everyone clear? So DM plus 3.75 divided by BC is what? You had found 30, which is equal to AE is what? 15 divided by AC is what? 15 plus 9, 24. Now this implies, can you do the calculation further? 18.75. Okay. Logo version, are you following it? To some extent. Yeah. Where is Pavish? Pavish, what man? No camera. Okay. And Caitlin, what is the answer you're getting? Here I am getting 13 into 15 divided by 24. DM is equal to 15 you are getting. Wait a minute, I'll check. It's correct? Yeah, it's correct, Caitlin. So this is 6 5s and this is 6 4s. So DM plus 3.75 is equal to 15 into 5 is what? 75 divided by 4. So DM plus 3.75 is equal to, what is 75 divided by 4? 75 by 4 is 18.7. Oh, okay, 18.75. Therefore, DM will be what? The difference of 18.75 and 3.75, which is equal to 15 centimeter over. Caitlin, your answer was correct. Sandra, you got it? Arthur, Amal, Caitlin, you all got it. Very good. Then, okay, very good, Sandra. So both the parts are solved. Let's go with the next sum. Question number 8. Are all these sums done in school? Yes. Completed, no? You want me to start doing from ML Agrawal? Because if you have done these sums in school, then what is the point of repeatedly doing it? What say? ML Agrawal? Online students, what is your opinion? Arthur must be the first person. Purva hasn't done it, okay. Then we'll do one thing. Since this chapter is a little tough for almost everyone, we'll do both the textbooks. First, we will cover Serena, then we will do ML Agrawal. Okay. Maybe we can use ML Agrawal for exam revision. Huh? Yeah. Yeah. Sure. Question number 8. Harni, that's fine, no? We'll complete Selena first and then ML Agrawal for revisions. Question number 8. Arthur, okay. During revisions, we will use that textbook. In the given figure, AD is equal to AE. And AD square is equal to BD into EC. Prove that triangles ABD and CAE are similar. They never ask such questions in boards. Always numericals are asked. In the early 2000s and till 2010, ICC maths papers used to be so tough. They used to ask such complicated proof that sums. Then I think because of the immense pressure that the children were handling, ICC council had to decide, let's make the paper easy. Portions will not be reduced. Children have to go through the portions, but yes, the final question paper which you get will be relatively easier. That's why, after 2010, they stopped asking such complicated ones. A, B, C. Here we have A, D. And here we have A, E. Now what data they have given? Okay. AD is equal to AE. Children, when they say AD is equal to AE, don't you feel they are telling you that the triangle is isosceles? The triangle is isosceles, right? That means these two angles must be equal. AD is equal to AE, triangle AD is what? Isosceles. If AD and AE are equal, then the base angles also be equal. Now, they are asking us, okay, they are telling us AD square. Now, why did they give you this AD square is equal to BD into EC? There should be some purpose behind it. Right, otherwise, why they will simply give us AD square is equal to BD into EC? They want us to use this as a data and prove similarity between any two triangles. Otherwise, what will be the purpose? Isn't it? This chapter is similarity. They are giving you some data so that you can use it to prove similarity between two triangles. So if there is a way to simplify this given data, AD square is BD into EC. So I can write AD into AD is equal to BD into EC. I can do this. Now AD into AD is equal to BD into EC. AD and BD. Can't I write it as AD upon BD is equal to EC upon AD? I think I can write it this way. What I will do is I'll bring this BD from the right to the left hand side, and I'll bring this AD from the left to the right hand side. Can I do this modification? Children, you may be thinking, how come I'm so sure that I have to write it in this format? I'm not sure. Okay, I'm not sure about it. I'm just making a prediction here. Okay, if I feel I can also write it as AD upon EC is equal to BD upon AD. This is also possible, right? Because I can also bring this EC from the right to the left and AD from the left to the right. I'm not very sure which one is going to help us. Again, there is a chance of using hit and trial method. If the first one works out, well and good. If it doesn't work, we may lose 2 or 3 minutes and we will come back to the correct method. Okay, so let's go with the first method. Let's see whether it will work out. If we use AD upon BD is equal to EC upon AD.
Should we write along with you?
What, Arthur?
Should we write along with you?
Along with me? No, man, no. This time you don't write along with me because we never know whether this one is going to help us or not. Okay, let's see what we have to prove. We have to prove triangle ABD and CA are similar. Achha. We have to prove that triangle ABD is similar to triangle CAE. Let's find where they are. ABD. ABD is this triangle, no? ABD is this triangle. CAE is this triangle. Okay. We have to show these two triangles are similar to each other. Fine. So better we draw both the triangles separately here. Like this. This is your A, D, B. And where is CAE? Over here. CAE. Okay. Kaden, we'll just check by doing it. Children, don't you feel if this angle is x, this angle will be 180 minus x? Right, adjacent angles, linear pair, remember. If this angle is x, then this angle is also what? 180 minus x, right? So can't I say these two angles are equal to each other? I'm not writing any 180 minus x over here. I'm simply labeling it to be equal. Okay, I've shown it here. This angle is what? 180 minus x. This angle is what? 180 minus x. So angle ADB and angle AEC, they both are 180 minus x. That means they both are equal. Now, if these two triangles are similar, then the ratios of its corresponding sides must be equal, right? Children, in that case, AD upon EC should be equal to BD upon AD. But here we are getting BD upon AE. And here it is BD upon AD. But we know that AD and AE are equal. Children, this method is correct. You know how? I'll show you. First statement. I'll rub everything because I'm damn sure the method is going to be correct. See this. What did I take? I had taken AD upon BD is equal to what? EC upon AD, right? Now from the given data, I had taken this result. AD upon BD is equal to EC upon AD. I want to check whether it will work out or not. Now see, in these two triangles, children, ADB and AEC. Okay. I know AD upon BD is equal to what? EC upon AD. Children, don't you feel they have given you the ratios of? Now I'm going to plot it on the figure and show you. Okay. Where is AD upon BD? Over here. AD upon BD. But not AD. What did I take before? I think it was something else. I rubbed it. What was it? What, Anika? AD by AD by BD I had taken? Okay, okay. Take the second option. That is going to work here. Second option, the second option. AD by EC is equal to BD by AD. This will work. This will work. You see? Yeah. Children, what was the data given to us? It was given as AD square is equal to BD into EC. So what I'll do is I will go with the second option. First of all, let me write it as AD into AD is equal to BD into EC. Therefore, AD divided by, I'm bringing this EC towards the left hand side. Okay, AD upon EC is equal to BD upon AD. This data I'm going to utilize. All right. Now, suddenly how I got this realization? Just by looking at the two triangles. Children, where is your AD? Here is your AD, right? This is your AD. Where is your EC? Here is your EC. So I have taken the ratio of AD and EC from both the triangles. Okay, I will also show you what would have been the mistake if I had gone with option number 1. That I will teach you later. Here, AD from the first triangle, EC from the second triangle. Second point, BD from the first triangle and AD from the second triangle itself. But children, you already know what is the value of AD. You already know what is the value of AE. Can't I replace with AE? Can't I replace it with AE? Yes. So you know what I need to do? While writing it in the paper, I just need to replace AD upon EC is equal to BD upon AD is what? AE. And you have to mention a reason here. AD is equal to what? AE. That's it. That is given to you in the question. Did you notice this? That is already given to you in the question. Understood now? Children, don't expect similarity sums to be done as you do GST or banking sums, where you learn, where you read the questions and directly use a formula and solve it. That never happens in similarity. A lot of brainstorming is required. You must have understood now, right? In school also, if they're not consuming a lot of time, it means they have prepared it from home and come. But in the exam, when you sit, when you sit in the exam hall, you're not at all prepared, right? You are given a totally new sum, and at that time, you have to use your brain and do experiments. Okay, so at that time, you will have multiple options in front of you, and it becomes a little difficult to select the right option. If I had gone with the first option, maybe I end up getting the wrong answer. But here I'm having some confidence that I'm getting the right answer. Right. So now, is it clear, Albina, everyone? Any doubt, Albina? No, right? So I'm getting AD upon EC is equal to what? BD upon AE. BD upon AE. Where is AE? AE is over here. So I'll repeat. AD upon EC is equal to BD upon AE. Are we able to write it as a ratio of two corresponding sides in both the triangles? Yes, we are able to write it. Janice? Clear, no?
Yes.
No? I'll show you once again.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. See this. Which was the first triangle? Triangle ADB. This was your first triangle ADB. Which was the second triangle? Triangle AEC. Now look at this data. This data, okay? AD. Where is AD? Over here. And where is EC? Over here. So what is it showing you? The ratios of two sides of both the triangles. Then what am I showing here? BD upon AE. Where is BD? Over here. And where is AE? Over here. So isn't BD and AE the two sides of two separate triangles? Yes. So if I ask you what is this AD upon EC is equal to BD upon AE, what message it is giving you? That the ratios of the two corresponding sides are in proportion. Right? This message is conveyed to you. Now you haven't proved similarity between both of them. That will happen in the next 2 minutes. We are certain that this is going to work out. Right? So now let us start writing the statement and the reasons. Did you all note this down? Did you all note this down? Very important point. Okay. So now I will erase this diagram and start solving it. What is your first statement? Your first statement is angle ADB is equal to what? Angle AEC. Right? Angle AEC. And what is the reason? It was already given to you. Angle D is equal to angle X. Therefore, angle ADB is equal to angle AEC. Now, if you really want to show that in the paper, just show this, children. Since angle ADE is equal to angle AED is equal to X, it implies angle ADB is equal to angle AEC is equal to 180 minus X. Just show this in the paper so that your examiner is fully satisfied. Okay, your examiner is fully satisfied. Just show that. It's okay to go slow right, like this. Now let's not rush in this chapter. Okay, so first statement is done. Second statement. Nothing, children. Second statement I was explaining from the last 5-10 minutes. What was it? AD upon EC is equal to what? BD upon AD. that is already given to you, isn't it? And if you notice, the included angle is what? Angle ADB and angle AEC. Don't you feel so? Here it was AD and EC. Then here it was BD and AE. And the angle which we have mentioned here, angle ADB and angle AEC, they both are what? The included angle of both the corresponding sides, isn't it? So children, the third point would be what? Triangle ADB is similar to now see, we have to figure out which are the corresponding vertices. Triangle dash dash dash. They have already given it in the question, so you don't have to break your head, no children. See this, triangle ABD and triangle CAE are similar to each other. So if it is given to you in the question, just write it directly. That's all. And which axiom you are using here? Side angle side, right? SAS axiom. Ready? Is it clear? This had shown Jeevan. Huh? It took us a lot of time to decide which are the two corresponding sides. That's all. And it will naturally take so much of time. You don't have a feeling that you people are by-hearting anything, right? You're understanding the topics and going forward, no? Ria and Caitlin, Purva, shall I move ahead? Is it clear? Arthur, logo version. Ron, Gopika, Amal, Sandra, Caitlin, Harni, please let me know. Aditya. So let's start.
Yes,
What about Pavish? Amal? Question number 9. We have a quadrilateral ABCD. Have they mentioned it is a trapezium? They haven't mentioned, but they are giving you a hint that it is a trapezium. How? One pair of opposite sides is what? Parallel to each other. Yeah, so it's a trapezium. Then BO is equal to 6 centimeters. Okay, I need to connect a few more points. Here is your P and here is your Q. Let me connect a P with Q. P, Q. Then we have the diagonal BD. Just a minute, actually. Start. A, B, C, D. We have P, Q. Then we have DB. DB is a diagonal of the trapezium. Okay, let's start. Now they have given AB is parallel to DC. It's indicating that the given figure is a trapezium. Now, BO is equal to 6 centimeter. Children, this part. BO. BO is equal to 6 centimeter. Then DQ is equal to 8 centimeter. This part, DQ is equal to what? 8 centimeter. And they are asking us to find what is BP into DO. Achha, BP is where? Over here. This is your BP. And where is DO? DO is over here. You have to find the value of BP into DO. Okay. It means you have to get the values of BP and DO and then find the product of both, right? Okay, before proving anything, before finding anything, we have to prove that the triangles to which these two sides belong to, they are similar to each other. So which two triangles you can take? BOQ and BOP? Yeah. Rian, please keep the camera on. Caitlin?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So here is your DOQ. Now DQ is what? 8 centimeter. Then this is your other triangle, BBO, where OB is equal to 6 centimeter. Okay. Do you feel these two triangles are similar to each other? They both are similar to each other. Why? Because the vertically opposite angles are equal, right? Because you know these two angles are vertically opposite angles formed in between two intersecting lines, right? Then one more thing. Children, these two angles are what? These two angles are what? They are interior alternate angles because you know DQ and PB are parallel to each other. Okay, so that part is also clear. Arthur, where are you, man? Sleeping? No,
Sir?
right? Nothing. So let's prove that these two triangles are similar. So first statement would be angle QDO is equal to angle PBO. What is the reason? Alternate interior angles. Point number 2 would be what? Angle DOQ is equal to angle POB. And the reason is what? Vertically opposite angles. Okay, that is also done. Now let's write the notation form. What is it going to be? Triangle DOQ is similar to triangle DOP. Okay, because you know D is going with B. Then O is going with O itself. So BOP. And which axiom it is? Angle axiom. So once you write the notation form, you can use the thumb rule. And what is the thumb rule? The ratio of DO and BO is equal to the ratio of OQ and OP is equal to the ratio of DQ and BP. Right? This is right? Okay. Now they are asking us to find what? They are asking us to find BP into DO. Acha, BP is where? Over here. DO is where? Here. Okay. First and last ratio shall we take? Fine. I'll do it here. Huh? So the first ratio is DO upon BO is equal to. The last ratio is DQ upon BP. Now children, they are asking us to find the product of BP and DO. So BP into DO will be equal to the product of BO and DQ. I think the value was given to you ready-made, isn't it? The value of BO is 6 centimeter. DQ is 8 centimeter. 6 into 8 becomes 48 centimeter. Centimeter square. Okay, 48 centimeter into centimeter. No, Anika? Easy? Yeah. Children, shall we take a break? Take a break of 5 minutes. Go drink some water, stand up, relax your body, and then sit for the class. Okay.